This is Outside the Round with Matt Burrill, a Raise Rowdy podcast.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Outside the Round with me, Matt Burrill. Shout out to our friends from Surfside. No bubbles, no troubles. Today, a very special guest. One of my favorite albums of 2025 was Better Part of Me. I wrote about it on the website. It's our guy, Brayden Stewart. One of our favorite Texas acts.
Thank you,
back
man.
here in Nashville, writing, recording, new album on the way.
Yep.
How you been, big dog?
Dude, I've been freaking great. It's been a whole bunch of fun, just running around, recording, writing.
Yeah.
I'm doing the thing, I think,
Yeah, and when we first met, it had to be, like 2 years
Dude,
ago?
maybe three.
Maybe 3 years ago.
Yeah, maybe at this point. I know I was 18 when we met,
Yeah.
and I turned 21 next month.
Yeah, so you were a baby.
Yeah,
and
a
you
child.
came in and played at Losers.
Mm-hmm.
And you weren't able to be in the bar.
Yeah,
a bunch of the guys in the band weren't able to be in there.
Yeah.
And watching how you've grown, and just you look different back then. You were no facial hair, the long hair.
Yeah.
And my mind was blown because we listened to your stuff beforehand, but then to see it live, because you're not like the biggest dude in the world, but your voice is freaking mighty, bro.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
It's mighty. It's like one of the most like distinct voices that I can remember hearing in the scene in
Dude.
a while, dog. Like,
That's really sweet.
the moment I put on a Brayden Stewart song, I immediately know that it's you.
Yeah.
Like, you could even tell me, like, just play a random song, and if it has your voice, I'm like, that's fucking Brayden. You know, man?
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
How old were you when you kind of discovered that you had that gravel, that rock-sounding voice?
I was probably like 15. I'd been playing guitar, and me and my buddies were kind of playing songs, and in this little shop that my drummer at the time, my buddy, he would practice he'd practice in there, and we'd go in there, and I just kind of somebody had to sing the songs, and so it was just kind of became me. And then, I kind of learned that I could do the gravel thing, and I really liked doing that. And so, I was probably 15 or 16 when I realized I could, sing some songs.
And that was back in Palestine, Texas, right?
Yeah, pretty close to. I grew up in a town close to Palestine called Scurry. So,
Scurry.
Yeah, Palestine's a bigger town than where I'm from, but yeah.
How small is Scurry, Texas?
Well, I graduated. I had the biggest class in Scurry, I think ever. I don't know. It's different now, but I graduated with 80 people.
Wow.
Yeah. So pretty small place,
Yeah, that's awesome, dude. That's wild. And yeah, man, I mean, Better Part of Me was such a great project.
Thanks,
and
dude.
Certain songs that were like Friends and Snakes.
Yeah.
Is like when I think of you, that to me is like a quintessential song.
Yeah.
Your recut of Mexican Wind,
Yeah.
which a lot of people don't know that there was an original version of that
right.
song from back in the day, and you
Yeah.
really made that your own. To where even when you're playing acoustic, like where we've had you on the rounds and stuff before, you can just put out so much energy acoustically with those two songs.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Let's talk about Friends and Snakes a little bit, because that's
Dude.
one that, and it's funny because we're starting to know some people that are like in that Taylor Sheridan world. I'm like, this would be like, it makes me think of Sons of Anarchy or Landman. Like, this is a song that should be at the intro of one of those shows that's based out there in the West somewhere.
Yeah, dude. Friends and Snakes. My guitar player wrote that song, Colton Mathis. He's got an album. You can go listen to it. But, dude, Friends and Snakes was just kind of I don't know, just kind of when we put this iteration of the band together, I didn't have a lot of original music that I thought was good. And so, we were already kind of covering Mexican Wind, and that was so much fun. And then my guitar player just kind of, one day we were sitting around, and he was just kind of playing the riff to that song, and I was like, why don't we do that? You know what I'm saying? Why don't we do that song? Like, it's such a killer song. That riff is so swampy.
Dude, it just makes me go.
Yeah.
Put my hand through that fucking drywall right there, bro.
Dude, it's such a, and the way he did it was more, on his album it's kind of like, Mexican Wind, Ryan Wilcox, like his version is, we've kind of made it our own, but quintessentially it is the same song. It's just, I think that our version, it's just a little swampier, a little greasier, you know.
Dude. Oh, greasy is
Yeah,
definitely a way to
yeah.
definitely a way to describe it, man. Where in the set do you put a song
First
like
song,
that?
dude.
That's the first. You just come out and drop kick the crowd.
Yeah, dude. I mean, that's especially if we're opening. I mean, dude, you've got 45 minutes to an hour, so we try to come out. I mean, that song, the initial groove is just like, I mean, everybody's like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? Like this is who these guys are, and I mean, I think that a song like that, Friends and Snakes doesn't really like, it's so like first couple seconds, like, man, like what is this? Like, I don't know. I just think that song is so killer. So we usually put that at the front of the set, because I mean we've got our transitions now and stuff, and that song it bangs, dude.
It does.
Yeah.
It really does. And then you can take people into the swells too,
right,
with like "Tell Me Why" and songs like that, where you get more into that groove, where it really is like a roller coaster.
Yeah.
Seeing you live.
Yeah, that's what we aim for, man. I mean, I think that we do so many different things, and so it takes a lot of intention to do all of it, like in an hour and a half, an hour. So we try to highlight all of the different sides of what we do.
Yeah.
So
how do you balance? Because a lot of times, if you're a rock guy out of Texas, it's flipped over here recently,
right,
but you get lumped in as a country artist.
Yeah.
But it seems like now the Texas rock thing is its own lane.
Absolutely.
And you've gotten to be alongside a lot of the guys that are at the forefront of that, like Mr. Matty James, and the Blacktop Mojo guys. And how have you kind of navigated through being like the kid brother to all these rock and roll long haired degenerates from Texas, man?
Dude, I think I fit in pretty well. I mean, I was golfing with Matt the other day.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not good at golf, but I mean, I hang out with those boys, man. I mean, they've kind of become, they've become family to me. I mean, there's other guys too. I mean, Cole Barnhill. I see Cole, and he's a big hug, and what's going on with you. I mean, Mac Hankins. I've written with Mac, and he's a homie.
He just played our last week's Wednesday.
Yeah.
Our last week's Rowdy on.
Oh yeah, it was him. It was them and was Fox and Veed.
Yeah,
bro. Yeah, dude. I want to get to meet those guys. They're freaking awesome.
They're good dudes, man.
Yeah.
They're good dudes, and just like you, where it's around that same kind of age range, just growing up loving rock music, and just putting your own twist on it, man. We were at Odie's. Odie's was freaking loud. I mean, because we put Mac and his guys second to last, and then we closed with Fox and Veed.
Yeah.
And those last two sets, I thought that the house drum kit was gonna break.
Yeah, dude. That's what you want. You know what I'm saying? You want to be worried about the gear. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, yeah.
That's the testament to a true rock show. Are these mics gonna stay on these drums? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Who are some other folks you've gotten to go out on the road with? I know the Blacktop guys.
Yeah, the Blacktop guys. We've been on the road with Pecos and the Rooftops.
Yeah, another great fit.
Yeah,
and again, kind of at where they got lumped in as country, and then we're like, we're fucking rock guys.
We're rock guys. Yeah. I mean, I have a cut on Pecos' last album, a song that me and him wrote. Him and Jordan Nix. Jordan's another guy. Like Colby Cooper.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, like I feel like I've kind of met, a lot of people this last year that have just really been sweet to me, and it's been so much fun. I think that I don't know, a lot of people that I looked up to, I get to hang out with them now. I get to open shows for them and stuff. Yeah. It's really rad. But I think that like navigating the younger brother thing, I don't think that. I don't view it as a bad thing.
No,
luckily,
I think it's like the greatest thing possible.
It's the greatest thing. Yeah, I mean, it's like. I mean, I know a lot of guys, they don't want to be seen as the kid or whatever, but I know, dude, I'm the kid. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm young, So I mean, I'm not gonna I don't know, I'm gonna sit in rooms and listen. You know what I'm saying?
Man. What have been some of those moments where you've learned from some of those guys, like whether it's on the road, like in the green room, or watching them on stage, or out on the golf course with a guy like Matt?
Yeah. I mean, I think that, the biggest things I've learned are mostly from the Pecos, the Colby Coopers, and Cole Barnhills and the Blacktop guys is, bro, they are just so seasoned. Like they know, their sets are, built a certain way. The covers they do are, they've got them locked down. But they just know how to command a crowd. So yeah, definitely from those guys, but mainly the Blacktop guys. Matt's taught me how to warm my voice up before shows, and like, getting to watch them on tour. Like, I mean, they take it seriously, bro. It's like it's a job. They get out there and they're warming up, and they've got techs, and they've got a front of house guy, and it's like they've got all this stuff that like I had no idea. You know what I'm saying? And so. Yeah, bro, they run a tight ship, and they're great. I mean, those boys have really, really taken us under their wing, the Blacktop guys.
And it seems like, I know West Texas, like the Lubbock areas had a big scene for a while. Cole comes from out that way. Pecos, like a lot of even the country guys come out of there.
Yeah.
But it seems like East Texas is kind of the home for Texas rock. So growing up there had to be... You just had shows popping up, or just seeing guys that were from not far from where you were from doing the damn thing.
Yeah, Texas is so big, bro.
It's its own freaking country.
It's its own thing.
It is.
We tried to be our own country.
I know. I remember that. Come and take it.
That wasn't a great idea, but yeah, bro. It's huge, man. I mean, I know people that make all of their money touring Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, you know what I'm saying? Like the kind of surrounding states, and they don't leave, I mean, it's crazy. But I think that being in East Texas, and I feel like the people in East Texas that I hung around when I was growing up and still, hang out with, they're all just metalheads, bro. I mean, their dads were metalheads. I was talking about this with one of my buddies the other day. I mean, my dad, he's got the tribal tattoos, and you know what I'm saying? Like, he's a product of the 90s.
Went to some Pantera shows.
And so, I mean, I kind of grew up listening to, the music that he did too. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, I don't know, he was just surrounded by great music and just kind of passed that on to me. And I think that that's kind of a Texas thing. You got, your his parents listen to country music, and he listened to Pantera. And so I'm just kind of the third generation of all of this music.
And mixing in Pantera with Billy Joe Shaver.
Dude, that's the best way to be, I mean, I think that's where I get a lot of my taste from is him, and so I don't know, it's rad.
How old were you when you went to your first concert?
My first concert, I think I was 10, and we went to see 3 Days Grace and Disturbed.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome.
And you're 21, so that's 11 years ago.
Yeah.
So that's going back to like 2014, 2015.
Yeah.
So those guys were in like the heyday still.
Yeah. They were still putting out. I'm pretty sure Disturbed had just put out like Sound of Silence, which was massive. And yeah, I wore a Virginity Rock shirt.
Oh, people were probably stopping and taking pictures with you.
It was pretty awesome. But it was a lot of fun. And then since then, I mean, I'm pretty sure like right after that we went and saw like Breaking Benjamin and Chevelle, and then we saw Deftones and Gojira, and then we've seen like Rob Zombie and all the big 90s bands. I mean, now we're gonna go watch Crowbar next month.
Yeah, that's gonna be sick.
I mean, that's my thing, bro. I love metal music. I love anything alternative.
And going to shows. And I think
going to shows.
That's a big thing, because if you're going to put on a great show, you have to know what a great show looks like.
Yeah.
And picture yourself like you're one of those guys or girls in that crowd.
That's what I did for so long, just like watching YouTube videos of my favorite bands performing, and at like big festivals and just seeing
watching
them.
like the Rock Am Ring or the Download festivals or
Rock
Wacken.
Plaster, you know what I'm saying? Like all that stuff. Like, I mean, you watch these bands. I feel like for me, I pretended I was those guys, I mean, I would jump around my room and play guitar, and you know what I'm saying? That just kind of became a part of my identity, pretty early. And so when I met people that they also did the same thing, it was like, oh, like I'm not insane. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Like we all kind of like these people that these big rock legends, or, these people that I look up to so much, like, we're not all so different from them. You know what I'm saying?
Not at all.
Yeah. And so now getting to play music and be in front of a big crowd is super fun.
And getting to go around the world and do it. You've got to go to Europe.
Oh, dude, we go to Europe. Yeah. When does this come out again?
This comes out, well, it looks like, in April. It looks like you'll be out there in April.
I will be out there in April. Yeah. So technically, if you're watching this right now, I'm probably in Europe. You know what I'm saying?
Have you been out of the country before?
Never. So that's going to be insane.
And from what I've heard, the overseas, rock music just hits differently.
Yeah, that's what we're going there with the Blacktop guys.
Oh,
and
it's
so,
gonna be nuts.
Yeah, dude, half the tour is already sold out. I mean, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. It's gonna be wild. We've got these European cats posting videos like reviewing my album and stuff. Like it's crazy. They're insane. I love it.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, that's what we're doing.
That's gonna be sick. Is that full band you're going out
Full
there too?
band.
So they're gonna get the full show. You're just gonna hit them in the front with friends and
snakes and see what these British cats do with it.
Watch a mosh pit break out. Friends and snakes.
Yeah.
Are there mosh pits at the Blacktop shows?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Oh yeah. There was a mosh pit at one of our shows recently in Dallas, and I was just like, guys, like this is, I don't know, but yeah, we've been doing War Pigs at the end of the set, and so yeah, like we do like Mexican into War Pigs, and yeah, people have been moshing. It's fun,
dude.
You know?
I gotta get to a show.
You do, yeah.
'Cause it's been a while. We had you on the Nothing Fancy takeover at Duck Blind.
Yeah,
that had to be last year. Or 24,
yeah.
It was 23. So I haven't seen you full band. We did that show at the basement back in the day where you were with, was
Cold
that
Barn
with
Hill.
Cold? Yep.
Yeah.
And so I haven't seen you full band since then, man.
Right, yeah. I think we're trying to put something together up here pretty soon, just because, I mean, I'm up here so much.
Yeah,
and,
let us
I've,
know when that is, man.
Yeah, I've met so many people that, you know, they kind of have echoed the same sentiment, like, I want to see a show, all this stuff. So,
Bro, yeah, I mean, I'd love to see a show. Like, where would you say is like your favorite venue in Texas, where it's like kind of, because I don't think of you being in like the super polished rooms.
Right.
I think of you being somewhere that's got that grungy kind of
Yeah.
feel to it. Like, I go into the bathroom, I might see something.
Right.
You know?
I might see
like
something.
one of those kind of
Yeah,
clubs. Like, where's
yeah.
some of the spots in Texas? If I were to take a trip out there, me and Nikki T out to Texas, where would you recommend we see you?
Oh, dude. I mean, anywhere in Dallas, any small club in Dallas. I mean, we sold out the Double Wide recently, which is like a 50 cap room, 100 cap room.
Love the name.
The Double Wide.
Double Wide.
Yeah, dude. It's, you know, we play these like honky tonks and stuff, and then, you know, every once in a while we'll get a fun show where it's like, you know, we're in this sweaty club.
Yeah.
You know, and the Double Wide's great, but like, the sound is great. They take great care of us, but dude, you know, it's nuts to butts, dude. You know what I'm saying?
There's something about the crowd being right
here
on the stage.
Yeah.
Right there with you.
Right. It's like, you know, I mean, the room is packed, and so, I mean, you know, you can see everybody. You know, you can see everybody's reaction. It's exhilarating, dude. It's a feeling that, you know, I wish I could bottle up and sell to people. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, Double Wide's great. And then like bigger venues, we're playing Southern Junction.
Yeah, it was one of the first places I went to in Texas back in the Dick Down in Dallas days with Trey Lewis.
Yeah.
We played that show during COVID.
Ooh,
we played.
Yeah.
There. That's the place where have you played there before?
Oh yeah.
So that do they still do the steak thing?
Oh yeah. They still do it, bro. They'll, you know, and food is comped, you know, for us, so we get free food.
Do you grill the steak yourself?
No.
Are you one of those guys?
No, I'm not that kind of connoisseur. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I didn't do that either when I was out there, but we had a couple guys that did that. I'm like, why? Let's let them make the food.
Right. I do think, that there is something with men and cooking steak. So I mean, some of them just love it, and some of them just want men to see them cooking steak. You know, just a performative cook-off.
Yeah, man. How does it feel going into like those honky tonk rooms and you're going in there trying to tear the fucking roof off?
Dude, I think that enough people know what we do by now that, you know, if you're coming to see a show, I mean, you kind of know what you're getting. And so, but definitely we do cater to the honky tonk thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we have like Working Man Blues, which is out, you know, I mean, we do stuff like that. We'll do, you know, we'll do like Ray Wiley Hubbard stuff. I mean, you know, we'll do like country stuff or country feeling stuff at least. But I mean, I think that we're Southern enough to where, you know, you could pretty much put us anywhere and we'll make it happen.
Yeah, there's a lot of versatility in that Texas scene. Was there a place early on where like you went to like a dance hall and you played and it was more of a rock thing than the venue might have expected?
Yes. I bombed pretty hard at an open mic. Like one of my first things I did, I'm not going to say where. It was in Fort Worth, and they did this open mic thing, and it was a situation where I couldn't be in the bar until I played, and so I didn't really get to see anybody else play.
So you had no idea.
So I had no idea what was going on, and I walked. I remember I played like 4 songs. I played. I'm pretty sure I played a Touch, Peel, and Stand song, or Days of the News song. I'm pretty sure I played Touch, Peel, and Stand, and if you know that band and you know that song, it's not really a country feeling song. It's an acoustic song, but pretty sure I played that, and I think I played Nutshell, and then I think I played Stone Temple Pilots song, and nobody cared. You know what I'm saying?
It was just a different
Different
kind of crowd.
sort of thing, and I don't know. I took it on the chin, but that was an early, like, me and my dad were in the car, and he was like, "You should learn some other songs." You know what I'm saying? Like, I love what you do, but you should learn some, like, Dan Seal songs or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but now it's like we're in an era to where if you went and did that nowadays, people be like, "Fuck yeah."
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think that rock music is kind of it's music is always. I think I said this last time I was here, but music I feel like is always in a renaissance phase where, like, you know, something new is hot, like something new, and this is falling off, and something new is hot. And I think that, like, you know, around that time, you know, people were covering, you know, Zach Top songs and stuff, and, like, he had just blown up, and he's still huge, but, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was, like, he brought back the whole, like, 90s thing, and, you know, that was, like, big in Fort Worth. It always is. And so I just kind of, I don't know, I think if I went back now, then maybe I would have a couple people that knew me that showed up, and, you know, the crowd would be separated a little bit, but, you know, the people that know what I'm doing and the people that have no idea.
Yeah, and I feel like the Treaty Oak guys have really kicked the door down.
Absolutely.
On that. Sam and those boys have brought it in to where it feels like 2000s, 90s.
Right. I mean, dude, they literally are just, you know, like a pop punk band, whatever that is, with a Southern accent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, they're literally a Midwest emo pop punk band. Yeah. With you know, guys who are from West Texas.
Yeah, with Sam's crazy ass voice.
Yeah, it's so. I mean, he has this, like, you know, special thing about it that's, like, rough around the edges, but it's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? And
it's making the term degenerate a term of endearment.
Yeah. I mean, that's what it is now, dude. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's a whole new attitude on things, and I love it. It's so much fun to watch. I mean, I've never been to a Treaty Oak show, but I'm sure that they're.
You've never been to one?
I've never been to one.
All right, we're going to have to fix that.
Yeah.
We're going to have to fix that because I don't know what your touring calendar looks like. We're at quite a few festivals with them this year. So if it lines up to where you can come party with me and Nick one weekend, we'll get you front row in the pit.
That would be awesome,
We'll put a little cover over you during Boomtown when all the shit starts flying, man. Because it's crazy, man. But it's got to be a cool time for you to be coming up.
Absolutely it is. Yeah. I mean, it's like, everything is so open now. You know, it's what I'm doing is more. What's the word? It's just, you know, people accept it more. You know, than maybe they would have 10 years ago. And so, yeah, it's the best time for me to be coming up. You know, there's a lot of great bands that are doing different things, and I fall kind of into that. You know, with my own, like, little thing. You know.
Yeah, but you're one of those guys that as soon as I hear a song, I know it's a fucking Brayden Stewart song. Yeah. Like. It's so distinct, bro. Like, it's unlike anything else.
Right. I appreciate that. Yeah. I just think that our thing stands out mainly because, you know, I mean, I think that we are more influenced by things a little older than like the 90s. Like, we don't do like the Texas rock thing, but I think that, you know, it's not too far off kilter. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're still doing it. It's just not like you know, like, we don't sound like Cole Barnhill, but we can open for them. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, I think a lot of things changing has really just helped us out so much.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, and talk about just where you're at in your career right now. You got new music out. You got a new album on the way.
Yeah.
Going overseas. Like, talk about just how 2026 has kind of kicked off for you, man.
I mean, it's been crazy. Freshly engaged.
There you go. Congrats.
Thank you. New music's coming out. By the time this is out, Everything Must Go will be out. That's the first single.
Yeah, tell me about that song. Why lead with that on this project?
Well, I think that a big thing for this next record is I think the songs are just better, like more well written, more like, you know, all the things, and they're a little different than the last album. More, you know, not polished, but more like, I'm just better at what I do now. You know
you're a couple of years older. Bro.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just better at what I do, and I think that this song kind of, I don't know. I wrote it with some great people, and I just think that it's a song that, like, anybody could sing it, and it's gonna sound good. You know what I'm saying? And so, but we have like that, and then we're doing the rock thing still. You know, that's a more like, Americana song.
Tease me some of the rock songs.
Yeah.
Like, what do I got to be on the lookout for? What's a real rockin', like, kick me in the mouth kind of song?
I think that this song will be out hopefully by the time this comes out. I know we'll be promoting it, but we're doing a feature with the Blacktop guys on a song called "Keep on Walking," and that's a real just in your face the whole time song. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's closer to like a Gary Clark Jr. song. You know what I'm saying? It's got that groove. And it's got the big guitar. You know, it's got the thing I love. And we're doing things like we have a song called Gypsy's Corner. I wrote that with Ryan Wilcox actually.
Sick.
And so, that's another just in your face the whole time. We have a cowpunk song going on this album.
Cowpunk.
Yeah.
What's
dude.
cowpunk?
It's just like, you know, I mean, it's cowpunk is a thing that's really, I don't know where all it is, but I know that it's a big thing in Texas.
I was gonna say I'm just hearing about this. This is my first time hearing that term.
It's kind of just like, you know, if you covered Henry Rollins from Black Flag in traditional tattoos instead of what he had. You know what I'm saying? You put like a kind of an accent on him. But you know, there's huge bands like the Ottoman Turks. They're freaking awesome at it. I mean, Lucero. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
they have like some great cowpunk stuff. Kind of more just like alternative in a way, but I mean, it's just like fast country music with distorted guitars, you know what I'm saying? And
sick.
So, but yeah, we're just kind of all over the place on this record. You know, it's just all of what we love to do. And so, and I just think these songs are better. I think they're, you know, I mean, we just kind of got better at what we do on this album, I think.
That's good, man.
Yeah.
I mean, you're 21 years old.
Yeah.
Like, you got the whole world in front of you.
Right.
And you've already had some reps going into this.
Yeah. I mean, I've already cut, you know, a full-length record, and you know, I think it's definitely shaped how I view things now. You know, like, I mean, I'm trying to cut records. I'm trying to make music. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I've got to write songs that I want to cut. You know what I'm saying? I want to record, and so and I'm also doing publishing up at Warner Chappell.
Congrats on that.
Thanks,
That's a big deal.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. I'm up in Nashville a week out of every month, just writing. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm constantly getting reps. You know what I'm saying? I'm always writing, I'm always playing, I'm always, you know, just doing something. And so it's been really fun.
Yeah, what's it like being the kid from Texas going into the room, because Warner Chappell has a crazy roster of writers.
I mean, I handle this like with a lot of like try to be humble. You know what I'm saying? I try to like, you know, there's a lot of people that are very accomplished, you know what I'm saying, that know what's up. And so I try to learn as much as I can, while also contributing. You know?
Who have been some of the OGs or some of the folks that you've really enjoyed writing with in town?
Dude, I've been really loving writing with Palmer Anthony.
Dude, yeah, Palmer's good people.
He's awesome. I love Palmer. And then I've written with some cats like Chandler Brown.
Yeah,
Chandler's
stuff is sick.
It's awesome.
The world has been sleeping on him. If you're watching this or listening to this, go check out Chandler Brown. If you're a Brayden Stewart fan, very likely you will also be a Chandler Brown fan.
Yes, dude, his stuff is awesome. He's incredible.
Yeah.
I for real cannot say enough good things about him and Palmer. I mean, and then I've written with cats like, you know, Kerry Barlow, who's got like a bunch of big hits. I've written with like Lee Thomas Miller, he's got a bunch of huge hits. He wrote like, you know, like Whiskey and You and like In Color, like all these crazy songs. And so, you know, I mean, my favorite thing right now about writing with the cats at Warner is like, you know, I mean, you'll get halfway through a session before you find out that they've written that I was a bass player for Kenny Chesney. You know what I'm saying? It's like, how? You know what I'm saying? Why would you not lead with that?
Yeah.
You know, but it's not a thing to them. Like, this is just their career. And I think that, you know, that's, you know, there's something to be said about cats who are very accomplished and don't treat me any different. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's the thing, is you belong in those rooms, man.
I appreciate that.
You do.
Yeah.
And do you still do writing when you're back in Texas?
Oh yeah, all the time with all my friends. I'm trying to get more into it. If you're listening to this and you're in Texas, hit me up because I'm down to write. I'm down to drive. But yeah, I've been writing, you know, a bunch with some Dallas cats. Paco Estrada, I just wrote with him. He's like a legend in Dallas. Yeah, man. I mean, I've written with too many cool people to name. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I've written with Zach Malloy from the Nixons, which was like a huge band in Texas and Oklahoma back in the day. And I mean, that was crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm such a huge Nixons fan. Like, I don't know. It's really, really awesome. I'm super grateful for the publishing side of things because it's paying for me to tour, and it's it's getting me a lot of experience.
Yeah, man.
So,
that's one of the things. It's like you've had the playing the shows thing down for a minute now, and now it's refining the other sides of it, which is what the publishing deal and growing the team around you looks like. You know? That's what it's there to do.
Yeah, it's a slow burn, man. I mean, we are a Texas band trying to make things happen, and so I mean, and we haven't had like a huge like blow everything up moment, but we're putting things together to where if that happens, we are prepared. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so that's kind of where we're at.
Yeah, man, for sure. What do you like doing when you're not doing the music stuff?
Oh man, I've gotten real big into cooking lately.
Really?
Yeah. What
are we chefing up?
Oh, dude, nothing crazy right now, but like I mean, I've gotten real good at making, like chicken and some pastas and some good mac and cheese. Real big into that's just something that I like doing with like my fiance now. You know what I'm saying? And so, but yeah, we like to travel a lot too. We like to, go camping and just try to get away. But lately I've just been hanging out with my friends and I try to divvy up my time to where it doesn't feel like I'm working all the time.
It's important to do that, man. Nick and I are in the same boat because it's like neither of us, we're both you and I are not working 9 to 5.
Right. And also I think that, if you want to do something like this, you have to be a pretty crazy obsessive person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like it kind of eats up like a lot of your time, even when you're not in the studio. Like what could we be doing?
Man.
You're kind of always talking about it. And so, and it's the same with music, I mean, I get phone calls almost every day, I mean, from my really great manager right now. He's taking a lot of things off my shoulder, but we talk a lot. I've got photographers now that, need to be paid, and we talk a lot, and she's awesome. You know what I'm saying? So like we're, I'm just kind of always talking and doing things in regards to music. And so it's very important for me to like, because I do get burned out every once in a while, and so it's important to me
it's bound to happen.
Yeah,
I try everybody.
I try to just regulate, like, maybe I'll go see a show. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe I'll stay at home and watch a movie.
Do you still get out to shows as a fan?
Oh yeah. I mean, it's not as frequent as it used to be because most of my weekends are eaten up. But dude, if I have an off weekend, absolutely, I'll go watch one of my buddies play, or we're going to watch Joshua Sloan this month in Dallas.
Have you seen him before?
No,
He's unbelievable.
Yeah.
And for a kid that hasn't been doing it a very long time,
dude,
there's just such a power in good lyrics and melodies, and the kid's got it.
Yeah. So we're going to see him this month, which I'm super pumped on. But yeah, I mean, dude, we just try to, do things that take my attention fully, like they require my full attention.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's kind of all I'm doing when I'm not recording. Just like going to the gym, trying to cook something, trying to hang out with people, like just anything that takes my mind off of music.
Where's the wildest place you've gotten to go? You said you like traveling.
I mean, really, we just do like, we go to like Oklahoma to camp, or I mean, I'm trying to think. I mean,
have you been to like New York or Cali or Chicago or any of those cities?
we're just recently getting into like, where can we go? You know what I'm saying? And so, she comes up here with me to Nashville, and we try to go see some things and stuff. And so, yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I'm just trying to see the world. I'm trying to hang out. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you're going to get to do that, and you're going to get paid to do that a lot of the time with what
hopefully.
You're doing.
You know
but it's also like when you go somewhere on a show day,
yeah,
you don't get a lot of time to just go around, especially the early on when you're in the van and trailer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, that's tough to, like, you don't get to fully experience a city like a New York or a Chicago or an LA or something like that.
Yeah, that was a big thing while we were on tour, this last year. We toured all across the East Coast.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah. With the Blacktop guys. And so, we, you show up to, we would show up to, like, I don't know, Kentucky, like Lexington, Kentucky, and it's like, I've always wanted to be here, you know what I'm saying? But like load-ins right now, you know what I'm saying? And like I got a sound check and then I got to warm up. But I mean, we did get to make use of a lot of our time, like that was really fun. We got to go around to some cool pawn shops and some cool record stores, eat some good food.
Pawn shops, record stores, and food.
That's the road format. Is like you show up, you load in, you sound check, and if you've got 4 hours, there's a pawn shop down the road. Go check out what they've got.
Which every small town has one.
Absolutely. And there's usually nothing great in there. But every once in a while, you find
Has there been a good find?
Yeah, there's been some cool, like, guns that we found. There's been some cool, like, guitars that we found. Some cool, like, you know, like, old, like, the original Xboxes. Like, we saw one, and it was like, whoa. Like,
and it's like, what is this doing here?
Right. What is this doing here?
What's the story of this
bro.
thing?
How did this end up here? Who had this for this long? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, we found some cool, like, we've been to some really great record stores, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's usually just like, how can we eat up some time and try not to spend any money, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's trying to, you know, like if a city has like a restaurant that we won't ever get to, you know, we won't get in Texas. Or like a fast food chain that we don't get in Texas, and we try to go out.
That's what I like doing. That's what Buc-ee's was for me for the longest time.
Yeah.
Now Buc-ee's is like close to nationwide.
Yeah.
We got a ton of them out here.
Yeah, the one thing that I hold pretty near and dear to me is a Whataburger.
Yeah, you know we got one right down the road from here.
I know, but it's
not the same.
I'm sure it's probably great. I'm sure it's great. But dude, it's just not. There's something about Texas Whataburger.
There's something about a 3 a.m. Whataburger run after going to a show.
Bro.
Hanging out with the homies, drinking or smoking a little too much, and just rolling up on Whataburger with your boys.
Absolutely. That or a Waffle House, dude. But yeah, specifically Whataburger, like honey butter chicken biscuit, 4 a.m.
The Muscadine guys turned me on to that. I used to call it, I was so high that night that we rolled into my first Whataburger.
Yeah.
I ordered it as the honey boo-boo biscuit.
The honey boo-boo biscuit.
We did a show with... I think it was in Oklahoma. I think it was Heritage Hall in Ardmore.
Oh, no way. We've played Heritage Hall with the Pecos guys.
Yeah, so I did that. It was December of 2019, like a few months before the world shut down and stuff got crazy. And it was Muscadine opening. We did a run of shows with Co. Back when I was their merch guy. And we rolled into this Whataburger after this show in Oklahoma. And Co and his guys came with us. Yeah. So we're in a Whataburger in Oklahoma with Co and his guys. Yeah. And I was like, this has to be the most like Texas post-show ritual to where even the headliner just sold out this good sized venue. Yeah.
And we're in
going to Whataburger. And we're in a Whataburger with all the people that were at the show. Yeah. And everybody's freaking out.
Yeah. Dude, I bet that's so rad. But yeah, that's it, bro. Like if there's we've played, you know, spots in Texas and, you know, done too much or whatever. Yeah. And bro, Whataburger's your saving grace. Open 24 hours.
Fixes you right up.
Fixes you right up, dude. But yeah, that's my baby.
So you like the honey butter chicken biscuit. What else do you order from there?
Man, it's been a lot of like if I go there, I used to get the sweet and spicy bacon burger. Like
that's high risk, high reward, brother.
High risk, high reward. High reward most of the time.
Yeah.
There is a risk there, but dude, just, you know. But lately I've been trying to like not, you know.
We call it, me and Nikki joke, we call it eating like a gangbanger.
Yeah.
We're trying not to gangbang.
Try not to gangbang all the time, bro. Try not to just pig out. You know what I'm saying, all the time. But no, it's not really like a thing. But lately it's been just a spicy chicken sandwich, man.
Are you a fancy ketchup or a what is it? Spicy ketchup?
Spicy ketchup.
Are you you're spicy over fancy?
Spicy over fancy. Spicy over fancy. They've also got a great honey mustard. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, one of those two is where I'm going every time. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But they need to open a Whataburger in like the city of Nashville.
Yes.
Because that's the one thing I miss from being up in the Northeast. We don't have a lot of late night food options.
Right. Yeah. Y'all have y'all have Cookout? Cookout, is that a late night thing?
Cookout's a big thing. Yeah. Cookout. That's where you can get the burger, and then instead of getting fries, you can get 2 chicken quesadillas with your burger with a milkshake, and it's like under $10.
Yeah. We went to a Cookout while we were on tour. I can't remember where, and my drummer was like, we gotta go. And so like we went, and the ladies there were really mean. And I was like, I don't think this is a great first experience for this place. But yeah, because we didn't know like what we were doing, and they were just like, what do you want? I was like, I don't know really. What do you think?
Yeah. Have you done Culver's before? Mm-mm. That's a Wisconsin thing. We got a few of them down here, but they call it a butter burger. So the burgers just pack a little bit more punch to them. They're good.
Yeah.
They're good. It's like Five Guys level.
Gotcha.
It's like a heavier burger. Yeah. And then Pal's in East Tennessee is one of my favorites. For regional. Yeah. Regional burger chains.
You'll have to text me all this.
I will.
We're very curious.
You know dude. I will send you. You let me know where you're at, and I'll let you know where the good food spots are.
Yeah, please.
That's part of what I've always done. We used to do a bit. We called it try that in a small town, playing off the Alvin song. And it was my New York ass going into like a meat and three or a little grungy diner in whatever small bumfuck town we were passing through.
Yeah.
And we would film it for content. Never really did anything, but it was still fun to just go try local stuff. Have you had pizza in New York? Have you been up there?
Never been there.
Never been to New York?
No, sir. No. I mean, I'm sure that it's awesome. You know what I'm saying?
It makes you not like pizza everywhere else as much.
Right.
You know, it's
that's you don't want to open Pandora's box too much. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's like eating the brisket or like the good barbecue in Texas.
Yeah, like you get that here and it's like, where am I ever gonna get this again? You know what I'm saying?
Or like a bagel in New York.
Oh, bro, I bet that's insane.
Bro, I grew up with ridiculous food.
Did you grow up in New York?
Yeah.
No way.
30 minutes outside the city.
I feel like you told me this before.
Yeah, I got Lady Liberty and a bunch of Yankee. One of these dudes is missing an arm. I think it's Ron Guidry.
Is that guy? Yeah.
Yeah, Ron Guidry.
Sorry, Ron.
The Louisiana Lightning, they used to call him.
Yeah.
Doesn't lightning.
Did he have one arm or?
No. No. He was a 2-armed guy, but this I don't know what the hell happened. I got this at a bobblehead day. It was sponsored by AT&T years ago.
Damn, man. Yeah, I was gonna say that's Louisiana.
Louisiana. Yeah, we got all kinds of random shit. We got Hendrix sitting over there. We got a little beaver. Of course, we got to have our raccoon dolls.
Yeah.
That eagle knife is wild.
I have to tell a story about a Raised Rowdy shirt I wore at a show. We just opened up for Slade Coulter.
Love Slade. What
Awesome.
a dude.
What a dude. Bigger than I ever imagined. He's so tall.
Yeah, he's a big dude.
Yeah, but dude, I wore my Raised Rowdy shirt with the raccoon on.
Yeah, you've been repping that. Thanks, dude.
I love
we
that
appreciate
shirt.
that.
It's freaking awesome.
We'll get you some more of those.
Yeah.
It makes it do the laundry.
I try to wear like if I've got merch, like I try to wear it.
Well, we appreciate that.
But dude, I don't have it anymore, and here's why. So after the show, I got down, and I'm a pretty let me decompress sort of guy after a show. Like I don't love to just go around immediately after, but I had some friends there, and so like I stepped out and I was talking to my friends, and this lady pulled me to the side, and she was like, I want one of your shirts. And I was like, okay, they're over there. And she's like, actually, I think I just want your shirt. And I was like, oh, wow. I was like, okay, like I'll go change and bring it back to you. She's like, no, I want it right now. And I was like, oh. And dude, she like kind of cornered me. It was like kind of scary. She like, she was an intimidating gal.
How old was this woman?
Oh man, she had to be, I mean, I don't want to, insult her, but I think she was probably 40s.
Okay, those are usually the craziest ones.
Yeah.
Middle age, yeah.
And dude, she was like, "How much do you want for it?" And I was like, "Well, what do you got?" So like, if I'm gonna, do this, she had a $50 bill, and she
Let's go, dude, $50 Raised Rowdy raccoon shirt. Let's go, Brayden.
And dude, she gave me it, and I was like, "All right, I'm gonna go." And she was like, "No, I want it now." And so I took my shirt off. And this and I'm not the most stacked guy.
Yeah.
And so I was just like in this crowd, just shirtless. And and she took my shirt, and then she was like smelling it, and she was like, "What cologne do you wear?" And I was like, "I don't really know," but dude, it was insane. So yeah, your shirt is probably on the back of some 46-year-old lady in Oklahoma City. So I'm spreading the gospel.
We love that, man.
Yeah.
Well, before you leave town on this trip, we'll get you decked out in some more merch, dude. Because we appreciate you guys wearing it.
Yeah,
and all you Texas cats. I mean, like Mac Hankins wears the hat pretty often. Cole's always been a great supporter. You know, and that's been, you were kind of our gateway to getting the Texas rock folks to be playing our events.
Yeah.
Honestly, you were one of the first guys that came out, because we had you, we had Cole, we had Mac Hankins and the Moonlighters, we had Aaron McBee.
Yeah.
Like, we've had a good little range, but you were one of the first guys that we had like come in and rip. And
that's right.
I remember the bouncers at Losers being like, holy shit, this is like, because they're used to just the regular Nashville thing, which is great and all, and we love all that, but there's something about having a band play.
Yeah.
And on that little stage in Losers.
That's what I love, bro. I love the small, like compact, like I can see you. Like, I mean, that's like where I get most of my, like, this is why I'm doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like that feeling is, I mean, I remember that night so vividly. I mean, I was so nervous. And I had, we had traveled all day. And yeah, just being in there, and I was like watching everybody play, and I was like, we don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's awesome, but like, we don't, you know, hopefully they like us.
And I think you closed out that night, right?
Oh yeah, that was the last one. Yeah,
That's what I like to try to do with the
Yeah.
more rockin' folks
Yeah.
because I'm like, how does somebody follow that?
right.
Like,
right.
I can't
I
just
appreciate
put
that.
somebody up to follow that,
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, I'm sure that night somebody may have been able to, but because
No.
what I remember from that night, it wasn't.
You guys killed it, man. I remember looking at Nikki T and being like, damn, this kid's got like that Stevie Ray Vaughan guitar player thing in him, especially at that time, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that was like I'm the
super
lead
young.
player sort of thing, and so
Yeah.
that was a lot of fun. Luckily, I've got, you know, the band now has got, you know, 2 other guitar players.
yeah, how many guys you got in the band now?
It's a 5-piece band. It's a big band.
Yeah.
And so, but there's so many layers and there's so many things that we have to do. You know, I mean, we're trying to get keys involved. I mean, I want
bro.
big band. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then also we still do 3-piece shows every once in a
Yeah.
while to like let me get my juices going. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, this album is covered in a lot of layers. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we've got like big 3-part harmonies now, and the whole thing. It's super raw, but it's, you know, it's like, I don't know. It's like, you know, Blackberry Smoke, like big
Yeah.
band. You know, Leonard Skinner, big band.
Whiskey
you know what I'm saying?
Myers.
Whiskey Myers, big band. And so like we're trying to, you know, get there. You know.
Yeah.
And that's the music we love. And so yeah, I mean, now it's a task
Yeah.
to get everybody in one place.
Have you found some spots here in town that you like going to, whether your girl's with you or not?
Man, it's hard to get out. I mean, I know that we went to, God, I can't remember this bar. I can't remember what it was called. Palmer played there. He did some round, and it was really fun. It was something like brewery.
6th and Peabody.
Yes.
So that place
yes.
has 3 fucking names to it.
That's
you could
crazy.
either call it 6th and Peabody, which is the address. You could call it Yeehaw Brewing,
Mm.
or you could call it Old Smoky Distillery.
Yeah,
It's all 3 names.
Yeah.
Equal that one building.
Yeah.
So you can kind
Yeah.
of interchange
Yeah.
whatever you want to call it. But yeah,
Sixth
that's a
and
cool
Yeehaw
spot.
Distillery.
Yeah, 6th and Yeehaw Distillery. Yes, that's what we're gonna go. That's a cool spot. That place on game days is nuts with all the TVs and stuff they get in there.
bet. It's also really big.
Yeah, it's a very large room. Was that inside or outside?
Inside.
Inside, yeah,
Inside.
because they have that outside stage too, and
Yeah.
that's fun.
Yeah, dude. But I've played Whiskey Jam a couple times.
Yeah.
That room's rad. But yeah, I mean, really, you know, it's hard to get out and like really do a bunch of stuff, you know, because I mean, I got to be up in the morning, you know.
Yeah. Well, if you're free tonight, please come hang.
Yeah, where are you guys gonna
We're
be?
gonna be at Odie's.
Got you.
Have you been in there yet? So Odie's that's our new home for the Wednesday nights.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's set up. It's a very nice. It's set up like a venue.
Yeah.
Versus just a bar.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And it's a fun spot. But we'll have
Yeah.
to get you and the guys to rip a full band. If
That
you're
would be
ever down,
awesome.
because I love the sound guys always freak out, and the production staff's in there is great. Shout out to Nate and Adam and Corey. I always call them my brothers in the sound booth because
Yeah.
they're incredibly talented and great at what they do. But whenever I get them like a rockin' act in there on a Wednesday night, they just grin from ear to ear.
Yeah.
They're like, "Fuck yeah, these
Yeah,
are-
bro, it's fun. It's fun to mix that. I bet. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
dude, it is, man. It's fun to have all that because I love the chaos on stage,
right.
and I love how it all kind of works in there. And
It's a beautiful orchestrated chaos.
yeah, man, it really is, and it's like your voice is an instrument too, man. Like it takes over a damn room.
I appreciate that. That's really
It does,
sweet. Yeah.
man. No, it really does, and I can't wait to see you doing any festivals or anything this year.
We're working on some. We're working on some things. Still pretty early, so we're trying
Yeah.
to we're just trying to get shows. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I mean, like we have these, you know, these tours and these things, these runs. But we're also trying to do more headlining stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because you know we spent all last year building, and now we're trying to get to where we can sell tickets at a place and stuff.
Yeah.
And so I know we're trying to get on a couple festivals in Texas. We're trying to get on some rodeos, trying to get on some things. You know what I'm saying? That where we're in front of like way more people. You know what I'm saying? And so. No festivals confirmed just yet, but we're working on something.
Yeah, because that to me is one of the powers that you guys have is you and your boys get up there and a crowd's you're gonna win them over on stage.
Yeah.
They might not know who you are or be listening to the stuff on Spotify yet, but you get in front of a crowd. I think this Europe stuff's gonna be
It's gonna be huge
for
for
you,
us.
bro.
It's gonna be huge
It's gonna be
for
huge.
us.
You're gonna see those numbers go boom.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and then you're going to get asked to go out there and do your own headlining.
That's
thing,
what
man.
we're trying to do.
I think that I really feel that in my core
Yeah.
that that's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Because it's undeniable when people see it, man. I've listened to your last record so many times.
I appreciate that.
I remember Sam from Who Runs Rowdy All the Time. Which shout out to Sam Berg.
Shout out to him.
Sam is. I remember I had Sam with me, or we were going up to pick him up in Cincinnati to go somewhere, and I just remember it was like the week that the record had come out. Like it was like either that Friday that it came out or that Saturday, and we just listened to it on fucking repeat.
That's awesome, man. Thank you. Yeah, the last record is something that it was so special to me. I mean,
So good you made it a deluxe.
yeah, we did a deluxe version not long after. There's 3 more songs out. There's those songs that are older songs that we kind of made full band.
Yeah.
Except for Working Man. Working Man's a old song. But
Yeah.
but yeah, that record is so special. This record is so special to me. I mean, what I love about what I'm doing right now is like, I love that it's a product of all of our hard work. I mean, it's like, we spent all last year, touring an album, and we, while we were touring and playing shows, I was writing another album. And that's what that's just kind of that's the groove that I want to stay in, like just playing shows and writing, and then promoting a record, and then we've got another one after that, and I just want to do that for forever. It's so much fun to me. This next record is just like, I don't know, man. It's so special to me. Like we kind of did the same thing. We're just in a house recording for a week.
Is that back in Texas or out
back
here?
in Texas?
Like Texas.
And yeah, I mean, we put so much work into it. You know? I mean, we really tried a bunch of new things, and we tried a bunch of things that we wanted to try on the last record that we didn't get to. More guitar stuff on it, more, keys on it, harmonies, what I'm saying? Cool. Like there's a full acoustic track on it with mandolin. Like, what I'm saying? Like we're just trying to broaden everything and just get better and better and better. And I don't know, man, it's been so much fun. It's exactly what I wanted to do when I was like 13. You know what I'm saying?
Sick.
Yeah. I mean, I'm so fulfilled. You know what I'm saying? I've got my band is just all my buddies.
Yeah.
I mean, we ride around together, we play shows together, we record together. It's just rad, and so I'm having a lot of fun.
That's awesome, man. That's exactly what you should be doing. Do we know when the record's going to be coming out?
I don't have an exact release date. We're kind of, playing the field a little bit.
Yeah.
But Everything Must Go is out now. If you're watching this, and go listen to that. And yeah, just keep, we're putting out a bunch of music. You know what I'm saying? This record's 12 songs,
12 songs.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
12 songs. I mean, I don't know. I just think if you liked the last album, then you're going to come into this, and like it even more. I fully believe that.
That's great.
And so, yeah.
Gets me fired up, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. I mean, these songs are just really important to me, and I know that they'll be important to other people. So
That's awesome, buddy. Well, hey, it's always a pleasure whenever you're in town. I
Yeah.
didn't know you were out here are you out here for a week at a time when
yes,
you come
sir.
out?
Yes, sir.
So you're out here for a week at a time. Who you like hanging with, or what are you doing when you're out here for a week?
I mean, a lot of riding. I'm at the Warner building most of the week, but like at night, I mean, my buddy Jackson Randolph lives down here,
Okay.
and so we'll try to go see him. Anytime any of my buddies are playing in the area, we always try to go watch. So yeah, I mean, most of my time is spent either hanging out at the B&B or just trying to go watch my buddies.
Well, do you ever want to hang outside the B&B or
Yeah.
have Uncle Nick and I pop over?
Yeah.
We're down to hang with you, kid.
I got you. Thank
we're-
you so
we're-
much.
We're down to party. Go grab a bite to eat, or
Yeah.
I don't know if you're a cigar guy, but go have a cigar. Or
Yeah.
come. You're
Yeah.
always welcome at our events too to come
Yeah.
hang, man,
Yeah.
because it's a great spot to meet people
Yeah.
and all that, dude. So,
I appreciate that so
man,
much.
I can't wait for the new record.
Yeah.
I'm so excited you got some new music out.
Yep.
And bro, it's 2026 gonna be a big freaking year for
Yeah.
you.
I'm excited.
I can't wait to see the videos of the crowd reaction in Europe when
Yeah.
you're out there with the Blacktop boys,
yeah.
man.
Yeah. It's gonna be freaking crazy.
What's something that you would tell that I'm trying to think of what I guess the kid that bombed the open mic night
Yeah,
back in
yeah.
the day, knowing what you know now all these years later as a 21-year-old kid
Yeah.
with a publishing deal,
Yeah.
getting to tour overseas with one of your favorite bands
Yeah.
that you now get to call your peers and
Yeah.
your buddies.
Yeah.
What's something you would tell that kid that's riding back home
Yeah.
with his dad
Yeah.
after not quite doing what you thought you would at
Yeah.
an open mic?
I mean, I'd probably just tell him like, stop looking for validation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you want to do that, just like do exactly what you want to do. It's gonna work out. But I think that a thing I wish I'd learned sooner is like, have a little bit of confidence. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, own it. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna be for everybody, and that's okay.
Yeah.
So
I'm noticing all these tattoos. What's the latest ink that we got? Because I remember when I met you, I don't know if you had any back then.
I don't think I did. I think the latest one, I got a Friday the 13th tattoo. It's all dried up right now. I needed to put Aquaphor on it. But I've got my Mad Season tattoo. Yeah, I've got all this stuff now, man.
By the time you're 30, you're just going to be covered.
That's what I plan on. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm planning on. I got my first, we all got this Better Part of Me tattoo. And after that, I was hooked. You know what I'm saying? We've got a guy in Greenville named Josh Painter. He runs a Texas tattoo shop. And, dude, he's just, I love what he does. He's been a big part of the band. I'm pretty sure we're going to shoot some content at his shop. And so that's going to be fun. But, yeah, if you're in Texas, go check out.
What's the writing you got on this arm?
This is a Ray Wiley Hubbard quote. Me and my brother got it. It's
Nice.
And the days that I keep my gratitude higher than my expectations, I have really good days.
Yeah.
And my brother, that's the first tattoo he got. And so me and him went and got it matching. And so, and then I got this actually in Nashville with my fiance. We got that matching. Just something to do.
Yeah.
And then while we were in Oklahoma City, I got that. Yeah, I don't know. Anywhere we go, we also try to maybe, if we can, get some tattoos. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You end up in Ohio or Michigan. I got a buddy, Mike Stoll, that would love to put some ink on you.
Yeah, actually, we played a show in Harville, Illinois, and I got to tattoo the guys.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was pretty fun. Yeah, I tattooed something on my foot that I won't talk about on the pod, but I'll show you after.
Please do, brother. Well, hey, y'all be sure to go check out our man, Brayden Stewart. Appreciate the hell out of you, man.
Dude,
and
appreciate you all.
love watching how far you've come and where you're continuing to go, and can't wait to see what this full year and what this new project and everything has in store for you, because it's happening, dude. You're kick-ass, you're badass, and you know exactly what you want to say, which is probably the hardest part, you know? So y'all be sure to go check them out, and go check out the last record, Better Part of Me. It was one of my favorite records of last year. Remind me of the new single again?
Everything Must Go.
Everything Must Go. It's out right now, and there's new music on the way. Kid's been working hard, got a whole new project coming, 12 freaking songs.
12 songs.
And if you're out in Europe and you're watching this and the show's already happened, please comment below that you were at that show and tag either me or Ray's Rowdy or whatever, so we can go back and look at those videos of young Brayden out there rocking with the Blacktop Mojo guys. But as always, shout out to our friends from Surfside. No bubbles, no troubles. I'm going to send you back to the Airbnb with an 8-pack of those. So
epic.
You can crush those, bring them back to Texas with you, whatever you want. And for more on us, visit raysrowdy.com. For my man Brayden, I'm Matt Burrill. This has been Outside the Round.
I ain't never been the kind for staying one place for too long. I ain't never been the best at saying I love you to a girl I love. Only got a couple tricks up my sleeve. They usually just make 'em leave.